My doves are back. And this is the dove standoff. I'm not sure if these are the ones from last year or the chicks that hatched there last year. But there's one right there, right? I don't know if that's the male or female. They're partners for life. They're beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that dove. Look at it. Right? They don't want me here. That's why he or she is down here. Its partner is right up there. Let me see if I can get up there. Uh-oh. It does not want me. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, baby. It flew off. I'm sorry. It'll be back. There's eggs up there for sure. I'm sorry. Springtime is when all of the animals, with the exception of chickens, they all year, when all of the animals get together and start propagating. My dogs almost got a bunny rabbit the other day. I wonder if they still over here. That thing was screaming. I saw its mama yesterday looking at me through the chicken coop. I had to go and get some hay because these flies are out of control. They're another thing that's going to be bad this year. Bad. And I can't spray because the chickens, the chickens will get sick. Let's see if they're still here. I know where the nest is because I marked it. The bunny rabbits were right here. Let me see if they're in here. See that? They're gone. She took them away. They were in here. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I should have took a picture of them while I still could, huh? Man. I want to share it with you. Life doesn't wait, life just keeps life and it keeps moving. Keeps moving with or without you. So, oh well. Next time I find one, if I ever find one, the dogs actually found it because I'd have walked right past it. The dogs, they sniff around. They sniff around a lot. Make sure they find what they're looking for. They'll sniff around and do circles. They do perimeters. I mean, they will go around. Them German Shepherds, they will go around and around and around until they find what they smell. Then they go ahead and try. And I have to try to stop them. They're nice dogs, but they're only nice to certain animals. Look at my potatoes. Them bad boys took off. Let me go and get these roosters. It's in there crowing. He got some nerve. That darn Skeletor is out of control. This one right here. Me and him ain't gonna have we're gonna have a conversation right now. You know what's about to happen. It's about to be on and popping between he and I. He and I. You think it's funny, boy, huh? You think it's funny messing with me? You better get down. See this? This bad boy is mean. Now you're afraid, huh? Everybody was kung fu fighting. You going to jail, boy. Get in. That's where I wanted you to go, boy. Thank you. And there's always somebody who's there who doesn't want to get involved, just trying to mind their business. Look down there. She's like, I'm not involved. I'm just trying to lay my egg in peace. Open this door. This door is on its last leg. boogie on it. Okay, that's done. The life of a chicken owner. He's in. Let me turn this light off. He's in for making noise. That's his punishment for being loud. That's all of their punishment for being loud. They all know. And he's the only one to keep trying me. The only one. There's always one. And then you get rid of one and then the next one does the same thing. I always give them the same punishment. I put them up. Then they quiet. They start crying like a little chick, like a little chick. No more cock-a-doodle-doo. No, they ain't grown up no more once they get in there. Girl, you done? Give me that. That's not your egg anyway. So I got 3 eggs. I already got some this morning. I got 2 this morning, so this is 5. I'm starting to get about 11 to 12 a day. Because a lot of these hens are becoming, a lot of these chicks are becoming hens. Real hens. Laying hens. Now, there's more sunlight now. Well, there's more sunlight here in Texas because I'm closer to the equator. So my chickens really never stopped laying. But for those of you who are up north, it might be important for you all to learn how to preserve eggs. You could do it in the pickling method, and you could do it, I think, with coconut oil. Check it out on somebody else's channel. I haven't done it yet, but they say you can submerge them or coat them with oil, and they'll last outside the refrigerator for up to a year, or if not longer. Put this in the basket. My chickens never stopped laying, though. I always got at least 6. Well, let me see. Cruella, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got about 6 all year. Now it's going up to 12. So, not complaining. Not complaining because I've had incidents where I lost almost my entire flock. The only one I had left was Rudy, that horrible rooster that I got rid of him. He got cold. He got cold. Cruella and Dum Dum. All the rest of them, my dogs got to. My dogs. They broke into the shed. And, well, no. The chickens, I don't know. They must have slid the door open somehow and got in there. I didn't lock it well. So now I make sure that it's closed. And they didn't even want them. They just culled them and left them there. Came home from the store. Yard full of carnage. Not a good story, huh? That's why it's important to save your eggs. Another thing that I've started doing, I know my hands are dirty because I just finished planting the tree, is that because that happened, I always keep some eggs outside of the refrigerator. And the reason why I always keep some out, at least 12, if not more. If that happens again, I can incubate my own flock. Most of those jokers out there, at least 15, 20 of them, I hatched them. Most of those chicks were not purchased. They were hatched. Just like these are being hatched. In a cheap little incubator that I bought on Amazon. That thing holds about 12. The most I've ever got from a hatching was, I think, 10 out of 12. 1 passed away, but 9 of them lived. So, instead of spending all that money on going to Tractor Supply, I hatch my own. So, because I got PTSD from what my dogs did, I keep a lot out. A lot. After I get all of these tiers full, then I start putting them in. And I always have at least 12 to 18 that are not in the refrigerator, because when you put the eggs in the refrigerator, it kills the embryo. In order to get chicks, you have to have a rooster. Just like man and woman, the woman produces the egg and the man produces the sperm, right? Same thing with the chickens. You have to have a male to fertilize the egg. That's why I keep roosters around. And they protect the flight. They'll fight. They will fight those. We have a lot of birds of prey out here, and they are usually the ones who set off the alarm. Now, I always keep eggs, and because I want some more cochins, these are all cochins eggs, except for about one or two. No, they're all cochin eggs. All of them. I like cochins. Cochins are very nice. Them females, the male ain't that nice, but the females, man, they're real docile. And I got some ruffians in there that are bullying them. Not the girls, the boys. The boys are they'll take them cochins and drag them off into a corner. I've seen it happen. It's incredible. I'm talking too much. Anyway, if you have a rooster, leave some of your eggs out and get an incubator. How much is it? You have to buy at least 4 at Tractor Supply, minimum of 4. And they're like, they vary from straight run is about $4. Pullets, $5.99, $6.99, depending on the bird. So I don't want to pay it no more. So that's what I do. I want some cochins. So I'm going to see if I can get some cochins myself. I'm doing myself. It's Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I'm talking too much. You see what I did with him? I don't mishandle these birds. I just try to keep them quiet because I know my neighbor is a night worker and he comes in and he's sleeping right there. So anyway, it's Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I thank you guys for being with me, and I will see you on the next one. Save your eggs if you have a rooster. If you don't have a rooster, try to get one, because you can build your own flock. You ain't got to buy all that stuff. Just buy. I've already made my money on this bad boy. Just buy it. Bye, y'all.